Real quick here before the video starts, I'm happy to announce that we have unlocked channel memberships. This is mostly just a way to support me, but starting at $5 a month, you can gain access to a variety of different perks, including 4 custom emojis, custom loyalty badges varying on how long you've been subscribed, and a bunch of other things such as collabing. If any of these sound interesting to you, go ahead and check out the join button on any of my videos, but anyways, let's get back to this one. Alright, hello everybody. In this video we are back on Anime World Tower Defense, and I want to talk about a team we got pretty recently, along with the Dragon update. Sorry if I sound weird in this video, my allergies are kind of going crazy, but the team we're going to talk about today is the Silver team. So we have 3 units on this team and then 3 supports. The 3 units we're going to be talking about are all from the Dragon shop here, part of the Dragon event, and they are right here. That cost 5 medals, which you can get from the Legend stage or from spending points that you get from the Legend stage, and they are in a pool of 4 units. So, if we take a look at each of these units individually, and take a look at their stats, we can see that one of them already has the passive Freeze and Break. This is broken, because this is like a self-sustaining passive, where you freeze and you do more damage to frozen enemies. I think that is just OP, like completely OP, especially for a unit that does not need to be evolved. We have Silver Princess. This is going to have Freeze 2, and it's Hill. This is also very convenient because she has a buff that we'll get into later. And then we've got Angelic Dragon, which this unit is unreal. Like, I don't know what unit kind of compares to this on Evo, because this is an unevolved unit. Hill, Flame 2, has a 45% buff, which we'll get into later, and has a time stop. 1900 DPS, 3 placement, no limit break or anything. Like, the stats on these units are crazy, man. I'm telling you. We're gonna go into an infinite and take a closer look. Okay, I'm here in a random enemy infinite. This time we're going to be on insane difficulty because I don't want the video to be too long and it should go by faster. By the way, sorry if you heard my chair in the last clip. Don't flame me too hard in the comments. My chair just likes to talk. I don't know. I swear I'm not breaking them or anything. But let's go ahead and get started with the video. So I'm going to start by placing down my ramen guy, get that farm going. And let's start by placing Silver Princess for the first few waves. So you'll notice that these units also all have really crazy range. Like, there's so many strengths about this team. One of them is that they covered so much of the map on placement. It's insane. We'll get a closer look later. Let's go ahead and get it started. 3x speed, auto skip on, and we need to get our farms upgraded. I'll place idle in a second here. Boom, get that buff going, and keep upgrading Ramen Guy. Man, I don't know what they were thinking with this passive on this unit. Let me go place it down. Silver Hunter. Freeze and Break. Increase melt damage 25% and deal 200% damage to freeze enemies and break it. 40% chance freeze enemy for a moment. If this unit attack freeze enemy, increase melt damage. So, if you don't know how to decipher all this text because they put a lot in here, what this means, this unit can freeze and he does extra damage to frozen enemies. I don't know why that is a feature for one unit to have. That is a really broken passive. I don't know why it's a thing, but hey, don't complain too much because it makes the game so much easier. I'll take it. So, let's go ahead and get our farms maxed out, and then try and get all our units down. I want to show the full strength of this team, because it is crazy. Like, right off the bat, you can see that some of these units are just super strong, but with all of them combined is where it really gets, like, unbelievable. I don't know how this is a thing, especially with how easy it is to get. So, let's go ahead and place down all our hill units. We've got this nice little square in the middle of the map. Let's go place them on that one single square. Boom. Boom, just this one little square area. Okay. So we've got all of our air units down now. Let's go and place down more of our Silver Hunter. Boom, boom. There we go. So we've got every unit down pretty much. Let's get our beam down just so it's completely everything. Get that done. Okay. So now let's start upgrading some of these units. So let's start with Silver Princess here. If we max her out, there is going to be an upgrade, a couple upgrades where she's going to be full AoE. That's crazy because look at the size of the AoE. Wow. She's freeze 2 throughout the entire thing, every upgrade. And she stops at 1.68 million damage every 5.69 seconds, 164 range, circle AoE, freeze 2, hill units. This is kind of crazy. But she also has this buff, which I want to zoom in but not get the music. Okay. She has a buff, increase 5% per upgrade, 5% attack per upgrade, silver category units in range. Every single one of these units is going to be silver category, and she has 9 upgrades, so they're all going to gain a 45% attack bonus. That is nuts. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That's all. I don't know how this is a thing, because with this other unit, Angelic Dragon, another buff, max her out, she's still Flame 2, she's line AoE, 1.7 mil, every 5.69 seconds, 147 range. She has a time stop or time rewind, whichever one you want. You see, I wasted, you just click on it, it does whatever. Hopefully you get that back in time. But yeah, that's crazy, right? Time stop or time rewind. And insane damage, Flame 2. But she has another buff, where increased 5% attack per upgrade Draconic Force category units in range. 2 of the units on this team are Draconic Force, Angelic Dragon and Silver Hunter. So, with both of those units maxed out, you can see their damage is nuts, right? Their damage is nuts. I don't know how this is true, how this is real for unevolved units. How is this happening? And then we've got Silver Hunter. Max him out with both of these buffs, and of course our idol. He is doing 2.37 mil now, every 6.65 seconds, 174 range. He, without any like Merlin buff or anything, he's covering the entire map here on random enemies. If you've watched any of my other videos where I like have a bunch of units on this map, I have to buff their range a lot for this to happen. This unit, just on placement, don't gotta worry about it, which is crazy. And then he's got freeze and break, so he's going to freeze everything. He's going to do more damage to frozen enemies. It's just insane. This is, I think, the strongest like dynamic we've had, the strongest team dynamic we've had in this game in a while. Like, I don't think there has been a stronger trio in a little bit. Because, man, you can use this for pretty much any content, because freeze and, well, melt rather, and burn count as damage over time, so they can deal with elements, enemies. And then we've got 2 hill units that can deal with flying on placement, and it only takes up 3 slots of your team, so you can bring Peem and then 2 farms. It's just crazy, man. They've got built-in time stops with this unit, they've got built-in buffs with 2 of the units here, the Silver Princess and Angelic Dragon, and then they've got freeze and melt in the same unit. I don't know how far we're gonna get insane, but I do want to see what our score ends up being. This team is crazy, man. I recommend you guys go farm Dragon Event if you haven't already. Even if you're like a new player, you want to get into this game, you've never played it before. This is by far the easiest way you can get an insane meta team. I think this is the best team in the game right now. And sure, there are probably some teams that could outperform it over time and in some situations, but I think overall this is the best team in the game. Go ahead and argue with me in the comments, but man, this, from what I've seen, is just insane. I did waste a time stop rewind there, so we're not going to make it as far as we could have, but man. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. I just wanted to talk about this team because it has so much synergy and potential, and it is so easy to get during this Dragon event. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, maybe consider leaving a like or subscribing. But anyways, that's going to be all. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you in the next one, and have a great day. Shout out to my first and only channel member at the moment, Chumpy Cat. Thank you, man. It means a lot.